This is Ada. Some morning she wakes up before anyone else. She folds the laundry, makes breakfast, checks if the kids have eaten, and even when the house is noisy, even when her body aches, she smiles. She smiles because someone has to hold it together. Someone has to be calm in the chaos. Some nights, Ada cry alone in the bathroom. No one sees the tears. No one hears the sobs. Some mornings, she drags herself out of bed, exhausted, wondering how she will get through the day. But she does. Every day, she does. There are moments when the house is quiet, but her mind isn't. Her thoughts runs in circles. Worries about bills, school fees, health, relationships, these things that never stop pulling up. And yet, she keeps moving. She keeps caring. She keeps loving. Today, she's washing her hair. The warm water runs over her scalp, and for a moment, the world fades. The bubble swells. The soup lathers, and she let herself breathe. She let herself feel the weight of yesterday, the exhaustion of last week, the silent battles no one notices. She remembers the small victory, the day she managed to smile, even when she wanted to cry, the day she kept her family fed even when she had nothing left for herself, the day she said nothing and held everything together anyway. Every home has struggles like Ada. Every family has silent battles, fights fought behind closed doors, tears hidden in empty rooms. And sometimes it's the quiet strength, the invisible effort that keeps everything from falling apart. While the water flows, Ada whispers to herself, "It's okay. I'm enough. My love is enough. My strength, though quiet, is enough." And even when no one notices, even when the world feels heavy, even when silence is loud, I endure. Because surviving, just surviving, is already a victory. And the quiet strength she carries, her patience for love, her resilience is what holds family and herself together. So today, as the water runs and the bubble swells, Ada washes more than just her hair. She washes away the heaviness, the exhaustion, the doubt. She reminds herself that even in silence, she is strong. Even in struggle, she is enough. And even when no one sees her love and her strength are quietly, beautifully holding everything together. And in those moments when the house finally sleeps, when the noise fades, Ada sometimes wonders when it will be her turn to rest. Not just sleep, but rest her heart, rest her mind, rest the part of her that have been strong for too long. She thinks about all the version of herself she has been. The woman who laughed easily, the woman who dreamed loudly, the woman who believed things would be simpler by now, and she mourns herself quietly, without drama, without explanation, just a soft ache, and she carries in her chest. Yet, even with that ache, she shows up again the next day. She shows up because love doesn't always look like happiness. Sometimes, love looks like endurance. It looks like staying. It looks like giving even when you feel empty. It looks like choosing patience when your heart is tired of explaining itself. Ada knows there are many like her, women and men holding their homes together with silent prayers, people who look fine in the outside but are fighting battles no one asks about, people who have mastered the act of saying "I'm okay" when they are anything but. And in the quiet moments, with water still running and her thoughts finally slowing down, Ada allows herself one truth, that she is human, that she is allowed to feel tired, that strength does not mean silence forever. She breathes deeply, forgives herself for the days she wasn't perfect. She releases the guilt of not doing enough, not being enough, not saying enough. She reminds herself that love given quietly still counts, that effort unseen is still effort, that tears shed alone are still valid, because tomorrow she will rise again, not because everything is fixed, not because life is suddenly easy, but because she has learned how to carry on even when her hands are shaking. And maybe one day someone will notice. Maybe one day someone will say thank you. Maybe one day the weight will be lighter. But even if that day doesn't come, Ada will still stand, because quiet strength is still strength, because surviving is still winning, because love, even when it's silence, is still love. And as the water finally stops, Ada looks at herself tired, real, imperfect, and whispers one last thing: I'm still here, and that means something.